Well, good morning. It's the 20th, September 20th. I think it's been roughly 2.5 weeks since you were here last time. We were tearing the ceiling down in that in that room over there, in the kitchen. The last time you were here, this wall was opened up already. Fireplace face was still there. It wasn't all trimmed around the edges, but anyway, this is the progress we've made in that 2.5 weeks. See, we have some wiring in the wall for some new circuits, both on this side and the other side of the wall. The garage is on the other side of that wall, so see, I got a plug facing in the garage over there. Goes up into the attic where you see this going up here. There's a light and a switch and stuff up there because there's one of those pull-down stair things to go up the attic. That's for cable power, for a modem, and it's also going to be the power for the doorbell transformer. The rest of what you see in the wall here is just a couple of plugs in this wall and a outlet for TV next to it. But anyway, and the fireplace face is good. We're going to get some new brick there because that whole face was loose. You can pull on. In fact, that's how we got rid of it. We just pulled it over. It wasn't attached at all. It was like I said, it was leaning away from the fireplace structure itself. Well, I don't know, a quarter of an inch. You had an open gap there. So if an earthquake happened, and we are in earthquake country here, if an earthquake happened and somebody was laying on the floor there, or whatever thing could have landed on top of them, that's no good. So anyway, the kitchen you see here is all opened up at this point. You see the studs that were all butchered there have been replaced. Lots of the plumbing is already gone. The old existing stuff. You'll see that'll get all cleaned up real nice. He's gonna put the original plumbing on the house had copper water pipe, but a lot of it was in the ground because this is a slab floor, right on the ground, and the original copper water lines were partially in the ground under the slab, and the hot had been abandoned already because I guess it probably rotted out or something. This house was built, I'm thinking, in the early 40s. So what he's going to do is run all new copper overhead and abandon all the stuff that's in the ground. But anyway, you see all the knob and tube has been removed. It's been relocated to the next to a box where on the other side of the room basically, and then Romex is run from that first box that where the knob and tube ends to extend it further, like this Romex you see up here, and then it goes into this box up here, and then the lighting circuit continues, goes down to the switch that feeds the garage light. The garage has been also cleaned up a bit already. Remember that water heater was in the corner there, just below that flue? And the cabinet was probably 2 feet wider. So move the water heater over, put it on a stand. That gave us room for a panel over here. The switch was on the wrong side of the door, on the hinge side, so the switch got moved. So now it's on the right side, the correct side. There was a plug over here down near the bottom that someone had added. It wasn't done very well, so opened a stud bay up there and raised that plug and added one for the door opener up there. Like I say, there's a pull down here to get up to the attic, so now at the top of this there's a switch and 2 lights up there. So like I said, we've been kind of busy. You notice here that's where the washer and the dryer goes. This is what used to be here. And that's what's gonna be here. That other stuff on the left will all go away. And at this point, the washer, which is the plug you see right there, and the dryer they're dedicated. Each of those is a dedicated circuit. So there's 2 new circuits there, one for each machine. Going back this way, I haven't done anything in the bedrooms yet. We're gonna put cable, TV outlets. We're running Cat 5 cable from that location in the garage that I showed you over, like above the water heater almost, to each of these outlets. There's going to be an outlet in this room, an outlet in that room, an outlet in the other room. with the Cat 5. In the bathroom, I've added a plug circuit, so that's a dedicated circuit, which brings that up to code. Added a circuit. This is a heat light fan, and I don't know the wattage of that heater, but it should be on its own circuit as well, and it currently is. So that's been added. So we put 2 circuits for the bathroom. There's the, you might say, the business side of the main service. The bigger pipe in the center is where the power comes down, and all the rest of it is circuits. That the flex here going up is the sub-feed that feeds that panel in the garage. The yellow Romexes are like the washer and the dryer. That conduit that was there before now feeds the bathroom, the 2 circuits that go to the bathroom. The blue stuff is called Smurf, S-N-U-R-F. It's a plastic kind of a flex, non-metallic. And that goes up into the attic, so for anybody that wants to pull, for cable. The cable will come to the back side of the house over here near the service, near the electrical power service. And they'll get up into that meter box, and we're going to put a Cat 5 cable through that blue, the Smurf tube there. We're going to put that and go all the way to the garage. So all they'll have to do is feed that cable, terminate that cable, and run it into their service. So that's what we've been up to in the last 2.5 weeks. Made a bit of progress. The doors, he's going to change the doors. The doors are going to all get replaced. And they're ordered. The cabinets have been laid out on the floor. You can see the red lines. They're chalked out for cabinets on the floor. They're getting wiped out already. But anyway, the cabinets are laid out and figured out, and they aren't ordered yet, but because they're going to go see a display. They've gotten a price on them, and I think they're going to go with them, assuming they like what they see in the display. So anyway, that's where we're at. More to come. I'm going to be working on those cable outlets today. I'll be crawling up in the attic. Right now it's 10:30. Isn't too hot up here yet. You can see over there at the business end of the service, maybe. I don't know if you can see that or not. Where that Smurf tube goes up the wall, it ends up way up high up here. Again, I don't know if you can see it. Not much light back there. Anyway, here's what I was telling you about the knob and tube. See that one box right there that's laying flat? That's on the end of that conduit where I told you this feeds the bathroom. The one standing up is a plug circuit that used to feed kitchen plugs and that laundry plug and whatever else. That's an existing plug circuit that does some of that stuff I showed you over on the wall with the fireplace. They're both the existing plug circuits are lightly loaded. This house only had 3 circuits when it was built. 1 lighting circuit and 2 plug circuits. And even at that, the 2 plug circuits are pretty light. So this will be a pretty good system when it's done. Pretty sure. They're going to have, I think, 6 circuits in the kitchen. Almost everything is on its own circuit. The refrigerator's dedicated, the microwave's dedicated, the disposal's dedicated. Each appliance has its own circuit. And then 2 plug circuits just to feed the kitchen. So, should be a pretty good system when it's all done. Anyway, talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.